The Miami Heat lose to the Milwaukee Bucks in Game 1 of the 2021 Eastern Conference Playoffs first round by a score of 109 to 107. And I'll get into my thoughts right now. But before that, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more Heat recaps for this playoff run. Please hit that like button and tune in for more videos hopefully soon as the playoffs get along. So the Heat lose 109 to 107, and probably most Heat fans are disappointed. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm disappointed, but I'm not really complaining. I have a pretty level head about this game. I have a pretty cool head. Um, there definitely this was a close game throughout all four quarters. It was a defensive grind, a struggle, and I think what let us down today was our two stars, Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo. Definitely one thing that I did not expect and no one expected was Duncan Robinson to go off. And I'll say one thing right now: pay this man his $20 million. Pay Duncan Robinson his $20 million a year coming up in free agency. Joe Harris got that payday, and he was doing pretty well in Brooklyn. So give Duncan Robinson that payday. Lock him up for the future. This guy was sensational. 7 of 13 from the field, 7 of 13 from downtown, 24 points. Just very, very solid. I am very happy with his performance. Everyone was happy with his performance. The guy shot from anywhere, pretty much like from 24 feet to like 32 feet. He shot it all the way from like Dade County to Broward County. This man was lights out, man. Sensational. Goran Dragic playing like he did last playoffs. He had 25 points off the bench, 10 of 17 from the field, hit 5 threes. That was great, but what really hurt us was Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo on the offensive end. They were sensational on the defensive end. I give them all the props in the world. They locked down Giannis as good as they can. They really took out Middleton and Giannis pretty well, and for most of the game. But offensively, Jimmy Butler, 4 for 22. I mean, oh God, that was ugly. Man, it was really ugly. He drove to the paint so many times, and he missed a lot. He got some free throws, but he took 9 3-pointers, man. Come on. I mean, Jimmy Butler was not playing his game offensively. 9 3-pointers. The guy is not a good 3-point shooter. He had 4 for 4 game last week, but still, I don't think he should be shooting threes by any stretch of the imagination. 4 for 22, not going to cut it. He struggled a lot. Bam Adebayo, 4 for 15. That was not great. Brook Lopez had a great defensive game, by the way. Props to him. Brook Lopez did a great job on Bam Adebayo. There were so many times where Bam was kind of in that paint area, in that 15 to 18-foot area, and he was confused whether he should drive on Brook Lopez, take a mid-range, or post up, because Brook Lopez was in on his grill the entire time. Brook Lopez did a great job on Bam Adebayo. Just 9 points, though. 9 points. Not a great offensive performance. And those two, a combined 8 for 37 from the field, which adds up to a pretty horrendous 22%. So that kind of sums up the offense. It ends up being 36% from the field, pretty much 100 shots, 53 pointers. My God. Oh, by the way, this team franchise record 23 pointers, and unfortunately, it's not enough. It's not enough. 23 pointers is a lot, but seeing how the game went, the way Milwaukee played defense in the paint, I am not surprised they took 53 pointers, and thank God they made 20, or else this game would be over. But yeah, their offense struggled a lot. So on to Milwaukee. Milwaukee had not a great game, not at all not what I expected. Honestly, not gonna lie, as much as I thought the Heat would win, I had some premonition about the Bucks, thinking that they would just come in and just blow the Heat out of the water for some reason. I kind of just thought like Bucks in 6 or 7. I thought Giannis would take over, and boy was I wrong. The wall for the Miami Heat, they have like a Chinese wall going on everywhere. Everywhere you see, there's a body on Giannis. Everywhere, every layer, pretty much everywhere on the court. If Giannis gets by one guy, there's another guy waiting. That is a great game plan. It worked once again tonight. Giannis was 10 for 27 from the field. That's 27 shots, by the way. He's taken up 27 shots only makes 10. That's something like 38% or something. He missed over half his free throws, missed some in the clutch as well. He did have 18 rebounds, 26 points, but overall, I think that's as good as you can do on Antetokounmpo. So I'm pretty happy with Miami's performance there. Jimmy Butler guarded him, Bam guarded him, Trevor Ariza guarded him, Duncan Robinson got a charge. I mean, everybody, anybody can throw at him. They pretty much threw. They took the entire roster. Somebody has to be on him. And then if he gets by somebody, you throw another guy in the paint. So it's great. Chris Middleton, 10 for 22 from the field. He was pretty good. He kind of like he had a slow start. He didn't really take that many shots, and obviously he had the game winner. So I'm not like this ain't like Chris Middleton didn't do anything. He had a pretty good game, 27 points at the end of the day. But he definitely showed up in the second half as opposed to the first half, and he played 45 minutes. So he got his fair share of production. So he had a pretty good game. Brook Lopez, 18 points. I think his presence was most felt on the defensive end on Bam Adebayo. He definitely had his um, fair share of production on the offensive end, 18 points, but I think he was most felt on that defensive end. Drew Holiday had 20 points, 9 for 18. He was also definitely the catalyst on the defensive side. He did not make any threes, surprisingly. And wow, Milwaukee, 5 for 31 from downtown. I'm more than surprised. I mean, 5 3-pointers from a team like this. The problem is that's not going to happen in games 2, 3, or 4 coming up on this series. So that's something to watch for. If Milwaukee hits 10 plus threes, 12 plus threes, will the result be that much different? Will it be a lot different? And Milwaukee, 61% for the free throw line. Wow. 20 of 33 from the line. And it was mostly Giannis, I guess, but yeah, Middleton missed a couple of free throws. Holiday missed a couple of free throws. They're both pretty solid free throw shooters, but overall, just not really what I was expecting. I mean, I expected that wall to come through with Giannis, but I'm surprised. The turnovers, 17 turnovers from Milwaukee, they looked a little sloppy at times. Like it actually did not. I'm surprised because it didn't really go as much as I expected. So they do lose though, which kind of sucks. 109 to 107. It would have been great if this still game one because now game two is almost like a must win. By the way, Milwaukee has 50% attendance. That's nice to see. And Miami is gonna have over 17,000 at American Airlines Arena. So whoever can show up to that game, please go, dude. You gotta go. It's gonna be a raucous crowd. It's gonna be playoff atmosphere, and whoever goes, it's gonna be fun. I'll just tell you that. Even watching on TV, it's gonna be great. So hopefully games 3 and 4 can live up to the hype, and Miami has to win game two. My keys for them to win game two. Number one, their stars got to show up on the offensive end. Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo, they got to put in their imprints on the game offensively. They got to control the possession. Jimmy Butler's got to go in there swinging, get into the paint. He did miss a lot. Brook Lopez had a big presence in the paint, but see him take more mid-rangers, see him be more decisive. If he needs to pass in the paint, if Brook Lopez is right there, you pass. But 18 misses is just, it's not good enough. You're not going to win. And then for Bam Adebayo, you got to show up, dude. I mean, this guy's had a 40-point game in the regular season, so I'm expecting a lot more from Bam than 9 points. It's not gonna cut. It's not gonna work. He's got to score just about 20. Because honestly, you're not gonna see 24 points from Duncan Robinson every single game. Maybe every other game, but it's just not gonna happen. Milwaukee's gonna probably put like a Drew Holiday, either Drew Holiday or Chris Middleton. If they make a concerted effort to slow down Duncan Robinson, it is very possible that Duncan Robinson could have a kind of struggle game two. And Goran Dragic definitely had a good game, but I think 25 points, it's a little bit too much. I think he can definitely have 20 plus. By the way, Tyler Hero off the bench, just 2 for 10. He's not had a great kind of stretch. And hopefully playoff Hero can come through because that would be pretty nice. Um, my one issue with this game is that Miami made 23s and they still lost. And then Milwaukee missed 13 free throws and they still won. So if you're asking me which one is more sustainable, I think Miami missing threes is a lot more possible, or sorry, Milwaukee making free throws is more sustainable than Miami making threes. It just is. Miami, you can say playoff Miami or what, but making 40% on 50 attempts is pretty like that's a lot of shots. So what you need to see is a lot more paint points. You got a lot more paint points on the offensive side and a lot more paint points in terms of defensive points per game because they gave up way too many points to Milwaukee in the paint. They had how many did they have? They had 56 points in the paint, and Miami is a team that gives up the number one in terms of least points per game. So they definitely have to clamp down, although they have a bunch of scores in the paint. So hopefully we get a better result in game two. It is on Monday at 7:30 on TNT. So tune in and let me know what you think. Please leave a like on this video. If you want me to keep doing Miami Heat recaps for games coming up in this series, hopefully it goes 7. I want to see this game series go 7 because it was really good. Yeah, leave a like and subscribe to my channel, and hopefully you can see more. And by the way, in other news, other games going on, Dallas beat the Clippers, and it's just a problem for the Clippers because Kawhi and Paul George, I call him Pandemic P, but after last year's choke run, but he played all right. But overall, as a team, they did not come through. Luka Doncic was pretty solid, and there's not much can go around there. So Dallas wins. And by the way, let me know on Tuesday if you want to see a live stream from me, live reaction. I may show my face, you never know. If you do want me to, give me a like and tell me in the comment section below if you want me to do a live stream reactions of the Bucks and Heat game. And also, by the way, I have been keeping tabs on the NHL for any NHL fans. The Florida Panthers are in the playoffs, and they're down 3-1 against the Tampa Bay Lightning. So that's been a pretty amazing series. Not gonna lie, even if you don't watch hockey, I have not watched hockey like that much for myself, but this playoff series has been just sensational. One of like for how much hockey I've ever seen, and even people who watch hockey every day, they've said it's one of the best playoff series ever. And I'll say that the NHL rules in terms of playoffs. I think their atmosphere and game experience is number one in terms of all major sports and playoffs. So definitely, game 5 that's going to be on Monday at 8 o'clock. So I need to figure out which one I'm going to watch. And if you do, it will probably be the Panthers and Lightning game. So unless I get an overwhelming support on the Heat and Bucks game, I may live stream my reaction to the Panthers and Lightning game, or I may just not live stream at all. I'll see if I'm up to it on Saturday. Sorry, on Monday. Today's Saturday. So let me know if you want to see a reaction from me, and hopefully I will show my face, and I'll give a pretty solid reaction. It will be either game, the Florida Tampa Bay game in hockey, or the Milwaukee Miami game in basketball. They'll both be amazing. I already know it's going to be great. But yeah, I'm looking for the Heat to bounce back. Right, this is a Heat video. I'm looking for the Heat to bounce back on Monday in game 2. It's definitely going to be difficult. You can tell though that Milwaukee is ready to take it all the way to beat Miami. They're willing to go that extra mile, and they got on top in game 1 with Chris Middleton with the game-winning shot, and hopefully we can see Miami bounce back, and let's see their stars come through in game 2.